It is confirmed, ladies and germs, the juice is loose. In this video, we're going to be covering TA and news because I think a healthy mixture is needed. Is Bitcoin about to break out of this pattern that has been forming for the past day and a half here? Some tight consolidation. Is this pattern going to break up in a large burst, or are we going to continue to get some longer downside? As well, now that Bitcoin has dropped all the way down to the $3,845 level, is the bottom in? Is there support, or is all of this support just ready to break through? Where will we be in 3 months' time? We got to take a look at that. This insane amount of volume on this absolutely crazy day, just now 2 days ago on the 12th of March. All of this seeming support here, guys. We've seen this story before. Will this hold true? What is going on? What levels can we look to hold? Clearly, there are some very important ones that we're still managing to be above. And more importantly, have we done this before? Has Bitcoin come down to the 200 weekly moving average like you can see highlighted in this oval here before? And if so, what happened after? I sincerely hope that you and your families were part of that crowd buying up all that toilet paper, because you are going to need it after this episode. Oh, let's do this. Wow, what's going on, my munchers, my crunchers, and my little baby dunkers? Welcome back to this exciting episode. Guys, we have a few announcements before we really delve into this technical analysis. And the first thing I want to say as well, guys, is that everything going on in the news, all of this absolute fear will pass, okay? The worst of it might not be over, but the worst of it could be over, okay? One thing I think is very important to realize is that the fear is by far more harmful than anything else going on right now. The fear is so high. Guys, do I look scared? That is the secret, guys. Make sure to drink your juice. I've been preaching this for months now. But again, to be honest, the fear is what's really causing all this panic, and I don't think that the prices will stay this low for very long. I feel as soon as the fear subsides, then we will get back to reality, guys. Will it take a week? Will it take 2 or 3 months? We don't know, but once the fear is gone, the prices will return to normal. And in fact, I do want to say this. I do think it is possible that we get a little bit worse in the term of the fear side before things really start to get better. In my humble, juicy opinion, I do think that the fear will subside sooner rather than later. With that being said, it was brought to my attention by somebody in the DMs here. I don't want to call his information out because in the email that he sent me is all his personal information, so I don't want to show that on the screen. But basically, there's an email under official Tyler S. Crypto Gmail messaging people pretending to be me. They took my, my channel art, everything to try to look like me. None of my emails have my name in it. None of my emails have Tyler S. Crypto or anything in it. And not to mention, I will never email you, period. So never respond to an email from somebody pretending to be me. None of these are my emails. My emails are all completely different, random, secured emails. I would never use something as silly and as obvious as official Tyler S. Crypto. Guys, that is not me. And if you get that, please do not open it. Do not even respond to it. As well, we will be giving away this ledger in this video, as we talked about in the last one, and as well, we have this other one to give away. So guys, if you want to enter for this one, all you have to do is leave a comment below, leave a like, subscribe, turn on the dings. As well, I have another batch of about 4 more of these ledgers coming, should be here very shortly, so we can continue to do these ledgers. And final announcement, 50% off, guys, ending very soon. So guys, let's start off here. This is the Brave New Coin Liquid Index for Bitcoin. Is the longest Bitcoin chart that we have, okay? So if we pull this back, you can see this goes all the way back to late 2010. You can see this entire thing. So have we hit the 200 weekly moving average before, like we did back here? And I have this circled back in 2015. In fact, we teeter-tottered on this moving average for months, okay? From January of 2015 all the way until October of 2015. So basically entire year testing this, okay? We have touches here, 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 and then like 10 of them right in here. So at least 4 very long touches here on this chart, okay? So it kept going back to this 200. And then once it finally did get out of it, guys, it was off to the bull market. So what we have here is now the first time since 2018, the very beginning of 2019, where we came down to this moving average. You saw we touched twice here, so sort of a double bottom type pattern, and then we blasted off to 14K. So right now, we have a similar situation here. Now guys, is it similar that we do get some sort of another similar double bottom pattern? Okay, it's kind of a tongue twister, similar to this, okay, where it goes on for a few weeks before getting another blast off. I think that would line up perfectly with everything fearing in the market. I don't think that the prices are going to go up this week, okay? We have to be realistic. We have to realize we're kind of in the middle of this thing, right? So it does need some time to play out. I say, at least a month and a half, maybe 2 months for this to play out. So definitely keep that in mind. We had a drastic drop, and I do think we'll receive a very strong bounce at some point. But I do think the healthiest way for this to continue is if we would get maybe some sort of another double bottom here, okay? Maybe even just within the next month or two, but getting another bottom here to cement this as support, and then we can do something similar here and really start this bull run. I think the bull run is coming. Obviously, we're still on for that, okay? We're like only about 2 months away from this halving, and then historically going into the halving, prices just skyrocket months after the halving. As you can see on this chart as well, where we are right now, again, is a very key level that we talked about. We were a little uncertain when we were down here because this was way below the 200 weekly, but now we're actually right on the 200 weekly, and you can see that here as well, guys, right on the 200 weekly moving average. Very important that we hold this level currently. Again, I do think it's most likely that what we will do over the next coming weeks is maybe get a move up $1,000 or so and then come back to test this 200 weekly moving average and to cement a double bottom here before really getting this thing started. Now, I do think within that period of time, within a month or two, I think that it's very likely that some of these fears could subside, but we also have to keep in mind that we don't know, okay? The entire economy, everything, everybody's uncertain about everything. So that's kind of just the scenario that makes the most sense. But again, with black swan events like this, basically anything could happen. If this thing follows kind of what Korea and China, guys, those countries for the most part, I don't know if you've been paying attention, they've actually been doing very well, okay? They have a lot of it under control. It's about to hit hard here, but give it a month or two, and I think, honestly, we could very easily have it under control, and we could get back on track with these markets. Right now, fear is prevailing. Fear is dictating everything. Fear is what allowed this crazy move right here, okay? It's not rational. And again, TA, like we said in the last two updates, TA sometimes does fly right out the window, but it will come back in, okay? It will be useful again. And I think already we're starting to see some patterns shape up here. Now, again, you see this trend line here, going back of this wedge that we were tracking. Actually, we have it better on this one, this channel right here. Currently, we're still within this descending channel that we were part of, okay? So right here, very important to watch. Currently, right around the $54 or so $100 level. And you can see, guys, here where this immense support here is on the VPVR is right here, similar to that $3,000, $4,000 range where we bottomed back at the end of 2018, the beginning of 2019. So absolutely crucial there. Really have to pay attention to that. And as well, here, guys, it's potentially setting up for some kind of a breakout here, a symmetrical triangle on a very small time frame. I don't think this break would be very massive, but we could see a move as this pattern is completely consolidating. We have all the needed touches. Okay, guys, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have more than enough touches to get a break out of this small pattern. Again, it's probably not going to be a massive move. Could get $1,000 or so like that, but it's not going to be massive. But it will be interesting to see which way the market does want to push currently, okay, guys? So very important to watch. So guys, before we do the giveaway coming right up, again, I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who's been buying the course. It's been amazing. It's actually the cheapest course, I think, out of all of them that I've ever seen on YouTube or anything like that. And we want to continue adding things, but if you buy it once, you have it forever. Currently, with the discount, it can be like 60 buckaroonies, okay, guys? Absolutely huge. We actually updated more last night, and we have a big update coming very soon as well. We want to put everything, it's called T4. We want to put everything I know about these markets, my way of analyzing the market, if you're interested in doing that. Link is in the description, and yes, you can pay with Bitcoin. Okay, so out of the last 12 videos, let's generate. Okay, so video number 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the video right here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. If you touch my Bitcoin, I will touch your toes, and maybe I will do something else to them as well. Okay, we will paste that bad boy in here. Get YouTube comments. 120. That was a less viewed video. Okay, and let's see who the winner is today. Muhammad Sahel, Germany accepted Bitcoin as financial instrument. Good news for crypto. Muhammad, make sure to message me on Twitter. And guys, don't forget, we're still doing a giveaway for this other one as well. We have 4 more coming, so we can continue to do these giveaways. Congrats to all the winners so far.